Coming up, we'll find out students' opinions in regards to Issue 1.
Afterwards, we'll talk about where the OSU wrestling team is heading and the controversy behind the newly built clock tower.
Hello, my name is Taylor Massey.
And I'm Sam Levy.
Voting has certainly been a popular topic this year with the midterm elections coming up. BuckeyeTV reporter Maggie Kinkoff has more on voting and Issue 1 in Ohio.
With election season around the corner, we headed out to ask Buckeyes how they plan to vote and if there are any issues they are passionate about.
Yeah, I registered to vote, so I'll find out where my voting booth is and I'll head down there.
Yeah.
I am. I actually just went home for fall break and put in my thing for an absentee ballot.
And I haven't registered to vote. I'm not going to vote.
Okay. Can you tell me more about why you are choosing not to vote this season?
I don't think that young people's voices is necessarily kind of listened to as much as it should be. I just think that if the government is going to gain my vote, or there's over 100 million people in America that don't vote right now, and so that 100 million Americans, if they're not going to vote, I think the government needs to work better at gaining our trust.
I'm not voting this November. I see people trying to get me to sign up, and I just think it's too much work, so I haven't really done it yet.
Yeah. How did you sign up to vote?
I was walking to the dining hall, and a man approached me and asked me to register, and I said yeah.
I was involved with Ohio Student Association, and they are one of the organizations involved with pushing for Issue 1, so I will definitely be voting for Issue 1. That is something that is very important to me, and it's the main reason why I'm voting in Ohio and not my home state.
So Issue 1 is about reclassifying F4 and F5 felony drug charges and turning them into misdemeanors. So it's low-level, nonviolent drug offenses. We're taking money out of incarcerating people for things like drug addiction and investing that money in drug treatment programs, job placement programs, things that actually help Ohioans get their lives back on track.
No matter how you're voting this season, or if you're voting this season, we stand together as Buckeyes. I'm Maggie Kinkoff for BuckeyeTV.
Issue 1 could certainly make a big impact on the criminal justice system and decrease the growing population of Ohio's prisons, as well as help those with drug addictions get the rehabilitation they need.
Football season is coming to an end with only 4 games left until the season is over. When it ends, OSU wrestling will take the stage. BuckeyeTV reporter Caleb McDonald has more on the details.
As winter draws closer, Ohio State will undergo its yearly transition from football to wrestling dominance. Heading into this season, the Buckeyes have been ranked second in the nation behind the returning champion Penn State Nittany Lions. 3 senior Buckeyes, Kyle Snyder, Nathan Tomasello, and Bo Jordan, graduated after last season, leaving a few gaps in the team and some big shoes to fill. With the season approaching, head coach Tom Ryan has been busy finalizing the team roster with wrestle-offs. These wrestle-offs help coaches determine their lineup by pitting teammates against each other to compete for a starting spot. This year's wrestle-offs, which took place last Thursday, were particularly interesting at the 125-pound weight class, where one of the top freshman recruits in the nation, Malik Heinzelman, unseated several upperclassmen for the starting position. With the team roster set, the Buckeyes can look forward to a successful season. The returning Buckeyes are absolutely full of talent, but we'll soon see whether or not this is enough to dethrone the reigning champion Nittany Lions. All home wrestling events are free for Ohio State students to attend, and the Buckeyes will surely have some great bouts this upcoming season, so make sure to come by the shop for a match or two. For BuckeyeTV, I'm Caleb McDonald.
The representatives at the Ohio State Corporate Engagement Office is working with city transportation professionals to find new ways for the Ohio State community to commute around campus without using a gas-powered vehicle. Some suggestions include using electric parked cars around campus and scooters to using the Coda bus system. The efforts are planned to take effect throughout the week.
Ever since the construction of the clock tower on the North Campus, the controversy surrounding it has continued. Buckeye TV reporter Alex Jang explores the story.
The clock tower is known to cost $1.4 million to build, and students are questioning the necessity of clock tower. While majority of students are against the clock tower, not all students share the same opinion.
After the break, we'll talk about the events that will be hosted on campus to celebrate Halloween and to find out students' opinions on candy corn.
Afterwards, we'll find out about the spooky side of OSU and how the men's lacrosse team is preparing for the season.
Halloween is a fun time during the year, and even OSU students have their fun. Buckeye TV reporter Michaela Mahoney has more on the details.
With Halloween approaching, Ohio State students are searching for things to do, but with the variety of events happening on and around campus, students won't have to look hard. For those looking to take a step off of campus, students are welcome to attend the nation's most elaborate costume party located in the Short North Art District on October 26th and 27th.
Halloween is one of the nation's biggest Halloween celebrations. It's held in Short North, and about 40,000 people go every year. And so AUAD is providing tickets to students so they can go and participate in costume contests and all that. So AUAD always strives to improve the student experience. So that's either usually by providing opportunities or experiences that we have otherwise. So partnering with Highball Halloween is a really great way for both experienced Columbus people and new students to really get involved with what Columbus has to offer, and it's just a really great venue to do that.
The event features live performances, a couture costume fashion show, and more. Tickets can be picked up from the Ohio Union Information Desk.
I think there's plenty of events that go around, whether it be off campus or on campus. I work at the Art Pack, and I know we have a few events. Laser tag, but then your friends, I'm sure, throwing parties or anything like that. Also, there's a concert going on Friday, so I think there's plenty of events where if you like one thing or don't like a different thing, you have an option to go to either.
Haunted Fest is another fun event that electronic dance music fans can look forward to. The EDM event features various artists and will be held at the Ohio Expo Center on October 26th. Tickets can be picked up from the Ohio Union Information Center, where students will be able to receive 2 tickets per Buckeye ID. What is your favorite thing to do at Ohio State around Halloween time, and why?
Well, honestly, I really like when the football games fall, like on a Saturday. I like going to the football games, and like a lot of times people wear costumes at football games when Halloween falls on a Saturday. That's Saturday, so it's a lot of fun. Last year, I know Penn State was like right near Halloween, so everybody kind of wore their costumes at the game, and that was a really fun game because we won at the end, so that was a lot of fun.
My favorite thing around Halloween is just hanging out with my friends and dressing up and walking around High Street and seeing everyone else's costumes.
As you can see, there won't be any shortage of fun this Halloween season. For Buckeye TV, I'm Michaela Mahoney.
One of the first things that comes to mind when thinking about Halloween is candy. Buckeye TV reporter Nathan Wilson has the scoop on a certain kind of candy that is dividing up the OSU community.
With Halloween just around the corner, many OSU students are stocking up on candy. One type of candy that has proven to be particularly controversial in the past is candy corn. I hit the Oval with the Buckeye TV crew to find out students' thoughts on this sweet, or not so sweet, confection. Candy corn, named for its resemblance to ears of corn, has been a Halloween staple for many years. However, the candy has proven to be extremely divisive and has divided the OSU student body into 2 parties of candy corn fans and candy corn haters.
So,
Do you like or dislike candy corn?
I dislike candy corn.
Can you tell me why?
I think candy corn basically is just like rotten vampire teeth. Like it's just kind of like, I don't know, it's just sugary nothingness, and I think there's like no value added to it. It's pretty generic.
What is your opinion on candy corn?
I highly dislike candy corn.
All right. Have you ever had any different varieties of candy corn?
I don't think so.
All right, so do you like candy corn?
I love candy corn.
Why do you like candy corn?
I mean, just look at the package from right here. They've been delighting consumers for over 100 years. It says your ingredients are sugar, corn syrup, and confectioner's glaze. Who doesn't love that? And it's made with real honey. I mean, we gotta save the bees, and I'm doing it one piece of candy corn at a time.
Have you ever had candy corn before?
No.
Would you be comfortable trying it on camera?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, here, try some candy corn.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh, good.
You think it's good?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
Okay. Don't have candy corn in Brazil?
No, I never seen it before.
Right.
That's
Well.
good. Not so sweet. I could eat like a bunch of them, I guess.
While students may be divided in their opinions on candy corn, they are still united as Buckeyes. For Buckeye TV, this is Nathan Wilson, signing off.
OSU is a fun and exciting place for many students to express themselves. But even OSU has its creepy and haunted places. Buckeye TV reporter Ronald Holmes has more. After a devastating 49-20 loss against the Purdue Boilermakers, the Buckeyes dropped from number 2 in the Associated Press ranking to number 11. The Buckeyes are using this week off to improve on their strategy in the hopes of coming back the following week when they go against the Nebraska Cornhuskers on November 3rd.
With football having the week off, let's take this chance to see what else is going on in Ohio State athletics. Looking at what the men's lacrosse team has in store for us, here's Buckeye TV reporter Jonathan Engel with the details.
We're nearing the end of the fall semester here at Ohio State, and the football team is the talk of the school. But here at the Woody Hayes Football Center, most mornings, it's actually the men's lacrosse team that's preparing for their 2019 campaign. How do you feel practices and games are going so far?
I think practices are going well. We're definitely bringing the energy, starting from the upperclassmen, and then the younger guys are following suit. And all in all, we're pretty pleased with how the practices have been going.
They're going well. Guys coming out every day and just giving it their all. You know, this is the time where we need to get stronger and condition better just to train for the season. So guys are coming in with that mentality, and I'm pleased with the way it's going so far.
I think this month with fall ball, we definitely got tested by the teams that we played, and we've had some great experiences with teams like UNC, the USA indoor team, and I think we've just kind of been able to grow from those games and see areas that we need to improve in.
Despite having trouble last season repeating the success of 2016's championship run, the team this year features a new group of talented freshmen who are all eager to improve.
I think overall we were pretty disappointed with how last year finished. Our kind of mindset is, and Coach Meyer says this too, like once we make that tournament run one year, we're not going away the next year, so we want to make that more consistent, get in the Big Ten tournament, doing well in that, and then making the playoffs as well.
We see a lot of guys who are coming in, joining, jumping on our ship, and really buying into the culture and kind of that all-in mindset that we established early in the fall. And we definitely see a lot of guys starting to come around with that.
For Buckeye TV, this has been Jonathan Engel.
After the break, we'll find out just how dependent the OSU community is to coffee and the new pizzeria that has opened.
Afterward, we'll dive into OSU's new hiring platform, Handshake, and see what it has to offer for students looking for jobs and talk about the flash mob at Ohio State.
Coffee is a vital aspect of everyone's daily life. Buckeye TV reporter Monica Pedroso will tell us just how dependent students are at OSU.
Coffee, that addictive substance that people just can't get enough of. But how dependent are college students really on this drink? We talked to students today to find out. And how do you feel if you don't drink your coffee in the morning?
Kind of tired and sluggish and groggy.
I'm exhausted for the entire day. I just can't function without coffee.
Sleepy, tired, can't do anything at all, can't function.
I get a headache. So like I come from an Ethiopian background and they have like coffee like crazy, and like I'm dependent on coffee.
Coffee appears to be not a want for students, but a need. After all, a national coffee drinking study found that 40% of 18 to 24-year-olds drink coffee every day. And when it comes to their morning pick-me-up, money is no object. And how much money do you spend a week on coffee?
Too much. Probably like $20.
Oh, so let's see. 3 times 7, so like $22-ish, $23.
Gosh, $15. Yeah.
Oh God, that's like basically like 6 times 5. That's like $30. Oh God, that's $30. That's $30.
With a multitude of shops both on campus and off, students have a variety of options to satisfy whatever their caffeinated craving may be. Whether it's through a latte, iced drink, or a pure shot of espresso, students rely on coffee as a means of survival through college. For Buckeye TV, this is Monica Pedroso.
There is a new pizza place that opened on High Street. Buckeye TV reporter Ethan Gunn has the details.
Hi, I'm here at a Rockery's Pizza, that new pizzeria that just opened up here on High Street. The owner has a pizzeria that has been open on at a different location for many years, since 1992, but he's just recently opened up a new location here on High Street for the OSU students. I wanted to take a closer look and see what's really going on here at a Rockery's Pizzeria. Is there any reason why you decided to open up this new location on High Street, and what's the story behind that?
Yes, we do have a pizzeria restaurant on High Street called Cafe Napolitana. We're open 7 days a week there. We opened up back in 1992. Still going strong. We serve the downtown and people that go to shows around there. And just recently, my wife and I wanted a second location. Campus made sense to us, just being a couple miles away from where we are at Cafe Napolitana.
A Rockery's Pizzeria is without a doubt a new but strong presence when it comes to choosing food on High Street. Whether it be pasta or pizza, you will be able to find something that you enjoy on this menu.
So Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for one that is out and about at 2 a.m. You can get slices for $2 a piece.
With Buckeye TV, this is Ethan Gunn.
The newest career position platform, Handshake, has replaced FutureLink and has made it easier for students to get career and internship opportunities.
Handshake is Ohio State's newest university-wide position posting platform where students can look for jobs and internships. Since June 6, students have been able to search for jobs, internships, and career opportunities through Handshake. And with Handshake, they also can get information on career fairs and recruiting events. And tell me what you know about Handshake or your experiences with it.
So my experiences with Handshake have been incredibly beneficial. It's just a really great internship and job resource that Ohio State has to connect students with internships, jobs, not only on campus but off campus as well, and just around the Columbus community and just globally as well. I've seen some international internships, some state internships, so it's just a really great tool. And it also connects you with the Career Services Center, which is where I went just recently to get my resume reviewed at Handshake, so it just has a lot of options.
So tell me what you know about Handshake.
Well, I've never used it personally, but I know that it's now the replacement for FutureLink, where students use this platform to find future employment.
For Buckeye TV, I'm Chase Ray.
A recent study from the Wexner Medical Center shows that men who exercise will have healthier offspring. The study shows the child would be more immune to metabolic diseases such as diabetes. It also showed that parents with a poor diet and that do not exercise are more likely to have a child who might develop health problems later in their lifetime. It is now time for the Halloween flash mob on High Street. Buckeye TV reporter Bryant Brown went out on site to get the inside scoop.
Have you been looking for a fun and unique Halloween experience? A local dance studio here in the Shore North has you covered. Danceville USA is preparing for their 5th annual Halloween Ball, where not only will they have games and festivities, but they will also be going on High Street conducting a flash mob of Michael Jackson's iconic Thriller. We here at Buckeye TV wanted to get a closer look, so we asked a couple questions. So what made you guys first decide to do the flash mob for the Thriller choreography?
So Danceville USA opens up in January of 2014. So when Halloween rolled around, we'd only been down in the short north for about 6 months. So we still were trying to get the word out about the studio. So what better way than to do choreography teaching Michael Jackson's Thriller, get people involved with the studio.
Preparation for the flash mob begins in August and includes 10 rehearsals before the big night. Students and staff alike all come together to learn the choreography for an epic surprise to spectators. And how does the staff feel about being a part of such an event?
It's fabulous. It's really not as challenging as a lot of people make it out to be. They think, oh my gosh, Michael Jackson, original Thriller choreography, it's terrifying, but once you break it down into the elements, it's quite easy to learn, and it's very fun.
Well, there you have it, folks. An up-close look at the upcoming flash mob at Danceville, USA. If you want to get involved, contact the studio. And this has been Brian Brown with Buckeye TV.
After the break, we'll dive into the OSU fashion show.
Afterwards, we'll talk about flu season and how it's impacting the OSU community.
This week, Columbus organized its annual week-long event, the Nonprofit Fashion Show. Runway shows featured local designers leading up to the finale show with a headline designer, Laurel DeWitt. Buckeye TV reporter Tristan Verkmeister has more.
Columbus is hosting its 9th Fashion Week with 1 runway show per day. 15 local designers were promoted to bring attention to their work. For the first time in Columbus, a runway show focused on cultural designs has been organized.
Columbus has the unknown reputation of being the 3rd fashion capital of the United States. Indeed, with more than 500 designers, Columbus is a rising star in the fashion sector, according to EMSI data.
We've built a really good reputation. We have a nice following, and we put on really high-end fashion shows, and people know that, not just in Columbus, but all over the state.
Most of my designs are based on African prints, and of course my American inspiration. Being here for so long, we try to fuse both that African, American, Asian fusion, creating something more global.
Kudray by Anushka, a brand specialized in the fusion of Indian and Western clothing, presented a formal-looking collection oriented for party wear. One of its co-designers had to make sure that the colors and cuts would be appreciated in North America, which required a lot of preparation.
Every piece takes about 6 to 8 weeks to make. So the whole collection, I would say, took us about 7 months. I think the inspiration is really the young generation that loves to wear funky clothes, but at the same time wear a lot of formal clothes too, that they can carry in a party or a formal event, and look great.
5 designers' collections were presented in this Passport to Fashion show. Fashion Week Columbus hopes to satisfy its public in order to organize another edition of this fashion show in the future. For Buckeye TV, this is Tristan Verkmeister.
Flu season is here, and Buckeye TV news reporter Brooke Simon has the details on how you and your family can stay healthy.
It's that time of year again. The temperature is dropping and the number of sick students is rising. Yes, flu season is upon us, and the best way to prevent the flu is by getting a flu shot. An easy way to prevent from getting sick is getting a flu shot. There are many places to get a flu shot on and around campus, such as Walgreens, CVS, Target, and the Wilch Student Health Center. Companies are urging people to get flu shots more than ever before. They even offer gift cards or coupons for getting vaccinated. Where did you get your flu shot?
I got my flu shot at the Target on High Street.
Why did you get your flu shot?
I got my flu shot because my mom told me to, and I wanted to be protected against the flu.
Last flu season was responsible for approximately 80,000 deaths in the U.S., according to the CDC. Recent studies show vaccines reduce the risk of flu illness by about 40 to 60%. Why did you not get a flu shot?
I didn't get a flu shot because I haven't felt a need, and it's hard with a busy schedule and being a college student.
Do you plan on getting one this year?
No, but I would probably only get one if I got sick, and then I would get one to prevent getting further sick.
There are other ways to tackle the flu without getting a flu shot, such as nasal spray vaccines, washing your hands, and covering your nose and mouth when coughing and sneezing. For Buckeye TV, I'm Brooke Simon.
That's our show for today. My name is Sam Levy.
And I'm Taylor Massey.
And on behalf of our entire Buckeye TV newscast, stay classy, Columbus.